moment I actually found out I had COVID, I was shocked and devastated for multiple reasons. So shocked because I am healthy and young, but then also kind of devastated because I had already been isolated from my son for, I think at this point, probably been like 9 or 10 days. And that just meant that I'd have to be isolated from him and not be able to snuggle him or hug him for at least another 10 days. There's a big fear that comes with it, just knowing that it came back positive. I think because of the uncertainty, not being able to really get straight answers, or for someone to be able to tell me, hey, you are for sure going to be okay, that was a little nerve-wracking to be able to just try to power through and just kind of reach in and believe that I'm going to be okay, but nobody would be able to actually confirm that, I guess. There's a mental aspect to the virus that I guess I just wasn't expecting, and I feel like I haven't seen a lot in the articles. I read a lot of articles about these are the symptoms that this person had and this is the outcome, but not a lot about like the mental game of it. So being diagnosed with a virus and in such a pandemic that's affecting so many people in so many ways can really kind of play with your brain a little bit. And one of my soothing techniques is, to really like lean on my family. And when I couldn't even interact with them in the same room, it definitely kind of beat me up a little bit. So I needed to think of or try other ways to stay resilient while I was still fighting the sickness. So some of the things I did was I reached out to Jamie Ellis, the director of psychological health, and we would text message back and forth about just my anxiety about the virus, overcoming it, and just really kind of how to get through it. And she was instrumental. And then staying in contact with my friends and my family. So I definitely FaceTimed a lot of my family and my friends every single night, and we would talk for hours and just trying to stay connected. And I would set up activities for my son to do, and I'd tell him exactly how to do it, but I'd watch him do it from a room away, or watch him play outside while I'm in the bedroom, and I could watch him in the backyard. So I still was trying to connect, to get that social connection there and support, but just not in a physical way. So being the one that's in need rather than helping the ones that are in need is a little bit different, and it kind of helps me empathize, I think, a little bit with my customers and my clients, because asking for help is not easy. And so needing and relying on people to do the grocery shopping for me, and to check in with me and make sure that I'm doing okay, and really just leaning on just anyone and everyone who was willing to help was something new for me, because I'm usually in the opposite boat. But I feel like it definitely gave me a different perspective on maybe why customers or clients don't seek help sooner when they're in need, and just different ways to kind of reach out to them. I think if you're anxious during this time, and it's it seems overwhelming, because it is an overwhelming, a very anxious time in the world right now, don't suffer alone. Reach out to your leadership, and reach out to the helping agencies. We want to help you, and we want to help you get through this, and we have really good resources to help you do so. So that help could be anything from employment to financial assistance, all the way to the mental aspect of homeschooling kids, and just trying to get through the telework piece of what the new normal looks like. So make sure you definitely reach out, and don't suffer in silence.